I'll take your word on it. I can't pull it up right now.
All right.
Unless you want to take a ride
go
down.
and check that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should do it after we've had a conversation. So I got shit I got to sort out.
No, you're good.
But you'll probably realize a few things when you see that. But despite that, I'm still willing to help in any way that I can. But that decision may be up to you. And I realize I'm being fairly cryptic right now.
A little bit, yeah. I kind of expected it, but I respect it.
I'm glad you're okay, Flop. And I'm glad, I'm actually glad that you're leaving the police department. As I said, I don't think they deserve any of the old faces that they used to have a long time ago, including the ones that are in command currently. But you've made the right decision, I believe. I know Ziggy will look after you. I guess my question is, are we going to see you in a cut at some point, or what?
It's early to say.
All right.
Not out of the picture.
Don't be forced into it, but also, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy, man.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, I'm gonna do what I can to do what I know is right for me. And like I said, this is a second chance at life as far as I'm seeing it. I'm not looking at it as a low. I'm looking at it as just a new way to build back up. And I want to give myself the time to make the choices I genuinely want to make. So. But I'll take your word, and I'll head to City Hall at some point and look.
All right.
I'm sorry that we're meeting on such a short, like, kind of abrupt notice, but I appreciate you making time to have the conversation.
It's no problem. No problem. Don't mind getting up early. Don't mind any of those things. It's all good.
Gotcha. What do you got planned for the day?
I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I better see what's happening on radio at the moment because there's people talking. So I'm gonna go and see what's going on.
No, you're good. You have my new number. If you need me, you call whenever or text me or whatever. I typically avoid text, but you want to call.
Yeah, don't text.
Yeah.
Calling's fine. But also be careful. Make sure you're on the move whenever you use your phone, Flop.
Yeah,
people tracking calls out there.
That shit. Yeah, I've been tipped off about that. So whenever I'm calling, I'm moving. I'm not stopping. Yeah. So.
Smart.
Yeah.
All right. Be safe, Flop.
Thank you, Snow. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Talk to you soon. All right. That was a fucking conversation. That was good. I guess to the courthouse we go. I mean, Snow was a lot more blunt about it, and I gotta say, I appreciate Snow's admiration to how different Albert and Jackie are. Albert is definitely like the nice guy, but also willing to put his foot down when needed. Jackie is nice. He's nice blunt, but when it comes to like if crunch time comes, he'll fucking lay it all on the table. So. Oh, fuck. That's my turn. Oh, yeah. He's a hard ass, but he's good. Wonder if Flop will put the pieces together. It's got my head wrapped as to Snow's sort of huh. Holy fuck. This man's a fucking lawyer too. Yeah, when he said he was in Mirror Park, Flop assumed that Snow had involvement, but Flop wasn't gonna lie to Snow. Oh my god. Holy shit. He's the clean guy. Whoa, wait a minute. That's fucking sick. Dude, that's fucking dope. Holy shit. Yeah, Flop ain't saying a fucking thing. That's kind of awesome, though. That makes so much sense why Ziggy was like, you should go talk to Snow. That's so sick. Oh my god. Wait, that's so cool. Damn, Snow is so sick, man. God damn. I was trying to put the pieces together. He said he was in Mirror Park, and I'm like, why else would you be in Mirror Park unless you had some connection? He said he was on radio with people. He said there's other ways to make money, but if you check, he said, have you ever noticed that I've never been caught before? Everything just like clicked in my head at once. My camera wasn't on, but the jaw drop. Damn. He even left that door open to, quote, help Flop. Oh my God, wait a minute. That was such a good conversation. Fuck. All right, Snow. That was good. That was good. Like a fucking light bulb. I'm like, wait, he's bar certified. Wait, he lives in Mirror Park. Wait. How else do you get money, live in gang turf, and stay clean? Oh my God. That's so fucking cool. Yeah, the bison was another thing that like caught me for a loop, but honestly, like it didn't exactly like oh my God. The bison wasn't like a huge like flip out. Good for Snow for leaving that like with the mindset of like not say shit and let me figure that out. Because Flop can't ever prove. Snow is so smart, man. Fuck. Because even if Flop flipped the 180 now, he couldn't prove it. He's good. Not that Flop had any plans on like flipping a 180. Oh, I figured when Flop brought up the Hydra thing, he knew. Flop doesn't hate Hydra. He understands why they did it, but at the same time, Flop also is like, you know. You know what I mean? Flop didn't want to leave a bad impression with Snow. And Flop even said like, hey, listen, I'm not even mad at them. I know why they did it. It was because of someone else though, which whatever. Which, you know, Flop's not mad at. He understands. Can't wait till you hear his racing alias. Oh my God. Albert said the other day he couldn't investigate for reasons. Flop didn't react. I didn't know. I'm like, for reasons? I remember that. The biggest detective piece is but can't do shit with it. Well, it's funny because Flop is already like his way out the door. Like he's not going back. Flop has kind of accepted that he's already on his way out, but oh, it's over. Dead. Nope, not dead. Just kidding. Prank. Flop wouldn't anyway. And the fact that, honestly, the fact that Snow is giving Flop even an inkling of trust to kind of hint at what he just hinted at shows a very strong level of integrity that, oh man. Oh my God. I think the fact that Jackie trusts Flop with that information, Flop would take that to like the immediate grave. He wouldn't tell a fucking heap about that. Dude, what is it with everything? Flop knows about the fucking hot gun in Sean's possession. He knows about Jackie with this whole... He was like, you didn't snitch on Eddie. He won't snitch on a bro. Yeah, no. God, man, Snow is... Ugh. I always knew that there was a reason why... There's a few people in NoPixel who I always feel challenged. Not challenged, but I feel like I need to give it my all. People that challenge my role play. Not like in like a competitive way, but like for me to like do better. Milton T. Pike is one of them. Snow is another. Yeah, can we talk about that for a minute? How the fuck did Snow know that? How did he know? The titanium thing. It's always 11. I don't know what you guys are talking about, man. It's just a number. I remember when Snow found out. Did Eddie tell him? God, I want to know, man. Fuck, don't say anything. Eddie had to have told Snow. I'm gonna shit my pants. What is the titanium? I don't know. Titanium was the most wanted racer in 3.0 and Flop knew, but never told anyone. By the way, if anyone curious, I'm not on duty. If you see the thing in the bottom right, I just forgot to remove the thing. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go fix that real quick. Because I know someone's going to be like, oh, wait. Oh. Yo.
How you doing?
Doing good. Dude, oh my God. The fact that Snow knew the biggest... How the fuck did none of you snitch that shit? Woo! I'm gonna have permanent back pain from the thought of that. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, no, the whole thing with titanium and knowing that it was Eddie Marshall the whole time was one of Flop's like biggest, like, that was like one of Flop's biggest PD secrets. He didn't tell a fucking peep. The only people no, motherfucker, it had to be Eddie Marshall that told Snow. The only person that Flop told about knowing titanium was titanium. And Flop promised that he would take that to his grave. It had to be Eddie, which means Snow knew it was Eddie too. Wait a minute. Dude, the only person that could have told Snow was Eddie. And if Eddie told Snow, then Snow knew too. And if Snow knew, then he also knew it was Eddie. And he also hid that from the PD because he was hunting for probable cause. He wasn't hunting for who he was. He was looking to kill an ego. He literally told Flop that he knew. He just didn't say it directly. Yeah, no, he told Flop that he knew. He just didn't say it. Is it wrong to say that that might have been one of my, like, favorite meta unlock conversations I've had in 4.0? That was actually like an onion conversation. Through and fucking through. Motherfucker, dude. I was really hoping this was gonna work. I'm sorry. I've been needing a minute because of the tears of Flop saying goodbye to everybody. Now I need a minute to process what just happened. Ooh. Chat, subscribe to the YouTube. Phil's about to do some hot shit. I love you, Phil. Thank you. You're the best. Make sure you guys give Phil nothing but love. That motherfucker does the hottest shit. Single-handedly reviving the YouTube channel. God, I wish Ziggy was a... Oh my God, he's... there's no way that he... Listen, if it wasn't for Phil, I'd be a fucking mess, okay? Between my mods and Phil. Holy shit. God damn it, Ziggy. Bro. Is it Jenny? Yeah, Jenny does all the edits for TikTok as well. God, I'm telling you, I'm so bad with TikTok. And it is nothing personal. I am just so bad with... I promised myself I'd never get into TikTok. So I don't even have it downloaded. Jenny's the only one with control. It's kind of anxiety inducing. Oh, you motherfucker. What did you do? So Cottons, the reason why Flop has this set as Conan Clarkson is because Ziggy was being hunted by Changgang and or suspected to be, and Flop turned around and pretty much just like opened up and just said like, hey, all right, here's what's going on. I'm being hunted and I don't want them to find our info. So Flop got a new phone and said if Flop ever gets nabbed, Conan Clarkson, no one will ever suspect it. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm processing that conversation. That was fucking great. Hello, Shots. Thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Could we get some hearts in chat, please? Thank you guys for all the love today. Twixie came in with 10 gifted subs. We've had a few resubs today. Angela coming in with the 13 months as well. The support again has been just beyond so appreciated. I'm really putting my heart and soul into this whole thing. I really want to just provide something cool for 4.0, and I really want there to be a fun story to look back on for people to find the enjoyment in. So I'm doing everything in my power to make this the best possible story for Flop, and it goes beyond me. This goes including you know, everybody in the PD, Ziggy, like ADMC. It's such a fucking, I'm biased, but again, I said this earlier, I think 4.0 needed a little something, and that's not why I did it. I did it because of my character, but I think that this is maybe that little need something that I'm hoping sparks a little life into everything. But God, I can't believe that conversation with Snow. At first, okay, so at first I thought with Snow, when I was gonna pull it up, he was like, "You think that's a lot of money? You should check out what you know, my profile." And I was expecting to see like 37 cars. He has good cars, but I was expecting to see like 37 of them. Turns out though, it wasn't the cars specifically. The cars were part of it. The other side to that is the fucking house. Oh. I can't get over that. I feel like a fucking, I don't even know. I knew Snow had like a vendetta a little bit last time they spoke. Flop even told Snow, "I don't recommend you come back to the PD. It's not worth it." I was fucking panicking when you said you were gonna check Brody. Went, "Oh fuck." Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm geeking. That was fucking sick. You know what? I think Flop would just subtweet this. Fucking A. Oh, Luis is around too. Should we tell Luis? I think we should tell Luis. Luckily, I have all my contacts still pulled up on a notepad file from the other phone. Thank God. Please tell me you don't have a new phone number. We gotta get food for Flop. All right. Either that or she fucking ejected. What's up, Bean? How you doing? What's up, guys? Thanks for the hearts. Appreciate ya. Oh my god. I just had the craziest adrenaline rush from that. That was fucking wild. Anyone have the reaction clip? Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. I appreciate you guys coming over. What's up, guys? Howdy, howdy. Snowhoppers are cuties. Snow's community's fucking great. Tell you what, though. I've never seen a more vocal and brought together community quite like when Snow watched the space launch. I don't even watch the space launches myself. I just go to Snow's chat. It's like it's like going to church on Sunday, except it's going to SpaceX for Snow. I don't know. Snow just has this way of you feel like you're there with him. God damn it, we need to go. I'm gonna fucking starve. All right. Did Luis tweet? Fuck. Hold on. Oh, Luis. Someone said Luis was in the Saints, but no one's around. God damn it. I'm gonna have to just. I don't even know. If you saw 2 minutes before you called Snow to when he got there, you would be crying. Oh shit, man. I don't know why the. Oh fuck. Oh well, fine. I don't know why the. Oh man. Hold on. All right. Let's throw in a little something a little bit more. Oh, I hope that's not a. I hope that's a local. Excuse me. I don't even want to know, man. I just know that that conversation was everything. Holy shit. Dude, this motherfucker's gonna kill somebody. What the fuck? Let's go get food. In the coming days, other ex-cops. Flop wants to talk to Lovesick. Wants to have a brief conversation with Luis. Please tell me someone's here.
One iron and one llama.
Yes, sir.
I go this one.
Yeah, I think Jenny would be a good one. I think there's a lot of people Flop wants to talk to, but the thing is that Flop isn't looking for the reassurance. He's just doing it. He just wants to know.
Yes. Yogurt. Yogurt. And llama.
I
Appreciate you.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Yo, yo.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, I'm pretty good.
Oh my God, is that
pretty good. How
Flop?
can I help?
Yeah, what's going on? Good to see you. How you doing?
Oh my God, Flop the gong.
Give me 1 second. 1 second. How many meals do you want?
Me? I'm doing a goober order, so
Oh, okay.
it's different.
I got you. Could I get 3 combos with 2 extra drinks, please?
Yeah, but would you like video combos?
I'll tell you what. Could I do the chicken donut wraps
Yeah.
with the Rooker teas, and I'll do the Freya fries.
Alright, so it is 3 chicken, 3 Freya, 3 rookers, and you said 3 extra drinks.
What was that for the drinks?
I put 3 rookers, and you said that you want some extra drinks, right?
Yeah, just 2 extra drinks.
2 extra drinks.
Sweet.
Alright, go ahead and swipe.
Listen, what can I say? Flop is just single-handedly paying for every gang fee from every gang.
So how you doing, Flop?
I've been okay. Honestly, if you're gonna be around for a second, I'd love to talk to you. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
There you go, appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Have a nice day, bye-bye.
2
Oh.
chicken donors, please.
Alright. Go ahead and swipe. There you go, Appreciate
you.
you.
Arrow
Oh.
Jasper.
Okay,
Can
now.
I have one
Who the hell is
chicken
calling
donut
me?
wrap, one Hawaiian fry, one rooker tea,
Give me 1 second.
and then can I have
Hello?
another chicken donut wrap?
Hey,
and,
Flops.
What's up,
This is,
Sai?
Not much. Just seeing if you ever got back that info on the motor lead.
Yes, I did. There is no motor lead right now.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's all I needed to hear.
Nope, you're all good. Wait, if I get an update, I'll let you know.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
you.
not a problem. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
All right, later.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
I don't know. Hey, Ben Tails, you been good?
Wait, hold on. Is that Ace? Ace, stop being a peeper. Stop being a peeper.
Appreciate
Stop being a
you.
peeper. Stop being a peeper.
Sorry, I just like to look at bite marks.
Talking about my
Close.
neck. Oh. Who's that?
It's Ace. Ace Pro. So what's going on? How you been?
Give me a second.
Thank you, JJ.
Hey!
Good one.
Hey.
Give me 1 second.
Hello.
Hello. Tails, could you give me like 1 second? Oh.
Hey, man.
Hey.
How's it going, man? How, you're alive.
I'm gonna say something, and I promise you on everything that I am worth, this is not sarcasm.
Okay, I'll be serious for a moment. This sounds...
It's
let's
not
do
it's
this in
it.
front of this guy. I don't
yeah.
know that guy.
All right. This has nothing to do with anything with sarcasm, but genuinely, in the weirdest and strangest fucking way. Thank you.
Bro, I was about to cut you off. I was like, am I about to get a "you saved me" moment right now?
No.
I mean, what am I being thanked for?
I did something yesterday that I've been thinking about doing for a while. And I'm sure the news will come out soon. But I have been the most relieved
Since that day?
Probably, yeah. I'm not happy about it, but
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not, you know,
business is business. You know what I'm saying?
business is business, and I get that. I'm not.
Streets are the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You guys got to do what you got to do, and I'm not gonna say it was directly because of, but it was definitely a part of. Because of that, I did what I had to do, and
No,
I've I've been a lot happier, man.
listen. The context clues I'm getting right now only lead me to think one thing.
What's that?
Well, you're not on duty right now. You weren't on duty when we found you. So, if you said you were thinking, you're not on duty.
Your context
A
clues are
lot-
probably correct.
A lot of people aren't what they used to be before. Yeah. You know, some context clues. You know, yeah.
You know I wasn't lying about anything, right?
Oh no, I listen. In their dying moment, or anybody in their almost dying moments, who would lie?
I gave every truth, and I wish it was enough, but I think because of what happened, I, in a weird way, found peace. So
Well,
I know you guys did what you had to do, and I went through a lot of shit this last week, but it wasn't at the expense of anyone. But I do genuinely mean thank you. And it might make sense soon, but
well, when that sense comes to me, I'll give you a "you're welcome."
okay. That
For
works with
now,
me.
I'll be a little bit. I'll be happy to be a little bit lost for now. But when the time comes, I'll probably see you again and have the context and all the clues and all the everything else. And be like, yeah, you're welcome. I see what you mean.
I haven't told a lot of people, but in fact, I've barely told anybody. But I would say in the next few weeks, you'll probably have all the answers. So,
Yeah. Well, it was nice talking to you. Hope you had great talks.
oh,
Today.
plenty. And I'm about to have another one.
All right.
Stay safe.
Is that bad?
No. No. How have you been?
Pretty good. Just, you know, trying to meet some people, trying to figure myself out, you know, trying to not get shot.
I get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Flop. I like you a lot, but there's much that I can't say that because you know you're you know, 'cause, you know,
I'm what?
it's not because you're a cop.
Well, in 2 weeks, that won't matter.
Wait, what?
In 2 weeks, it's not going to matter. I put in my 2
You're
weeks
quitting?
notice. Yep. You don't have to believe me. I haven't told a lot of people. I want people to know, but I'm also not looking to. I don't need this. I don't need it on Twitter. You know what I mean? But yesterday I told my command that I'm formally submitting my 2 weeks notice.
Hello?
I wanted to ask you a question before we got to that point, but seeing as we are working backwards, we'll trail behind.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're fine. Why did you leave?
So, I was already on the verge of quitting 5 years ago. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a lot of stuff, as I was in talks with Winston at the time, as he was out of the police department, and he was letting me know of a lot of things that were going on above me. Um, Coming from my command structure and from my high command structure that I wasn't really too fond of, that I already caught a glimpse of. That, for example, we had Mr. Pred going around doing his dumb stuff, burning down buildings and shit. And that's, you expect him to get consequences for his actions, but then we have a whole entire command structure that covered for him. And I didn't want to really be a part of that. So when the whole police department collapsed, I was more of Winston was always there for me to help me, to guide me, so I kind of stuck with him from the outside, and I didn't go back in. Don't get me wrong, I love the job. I love being a cop. I'm pretty sure if uh, actually no, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but I like the job aspect of it. I just the people were just not what I expected.
Yeah. I have personal reasons for wanting to go. Family reasons.
Mm.
Actual like genuinely personal justifications. I still love the job. I really love the job, Tails. I really do. I had an incident that happened the other day where I failed to do my job. It wasn't like I got in trouble, but I literally like fell apart. I was on duty. I was at the hospital and I was on the ground crying because of a bunch of stuff that has been going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at how things have been with the PD. And that, I'll be honest, I thought that place needed work years ago. That place needs a lot more than just some work. But I stayed because I love the job. But I realized whenever I got on duty, I was no longer smiling. I was no longer enjoying it. And I think it's because of a lot of the personal things I had going on that led me to this. But I am excited to see where my life goes in the next 2 weeks. If you really want to know that man that I just spoke to, in a weird way, I think opened me up to a different perspective on where my life should go. He wasn't the sole reason, but he played a big part in a big wheel. And I'm giving myself 2 more weeks. My last day is the 25th. And I'm talking to everybody that I can. And I'm trying to reconvene with people to I just want to know what their reason was. And it sounds like you and I were not far off. When I got asked for interest for Sergeant, I respectfully turned it down. I said, I don't even want it. I don't even want command anymore. So.
Well, since you said that, I can tell you from my experience so far, the decision of not going back was probably the best one, due to me now. I mean, I don't know how much this is out there in PD's eyes, but I'm a part of a gang.
I don't know shit.
Okay. Well, I don't think many know.
No, I'm saying I don't care if you told me your social security number. I don't know anything. I'm not saying anything.
No, just to give you a different perspective, like I feel like I can be me without having to worry, because when I was in PD, like a lot of people like talking to me and a lot of people liked me because I honestly I got a lot of when I came back, I got a lot of, "Oh, Tails, are you gonna be a cop again? Please, you're my favorite cop." A
Mhm.
lot of people told me that. A lot.
You were always a good cop, and you stood for the same things that I always did. And that was that you didn't look at people as gang members, you looked at them as individuals. You looked at people as who they were, not what they were.
Exactly.
And
That's why we wear the badge for, to protect the people that don't,
it's
and to
amazing though.
protect people from themselves.
The same things that you stood for were the same things I stood for. And I told everybody that a lot of people have told me constantly for as long as I could remember, you are my favorite cop. And I would tell people, thank you. I appreciate it. But for a while, I was like, why am I feeling this way? And then it clicked with me. The reason why people saw me that way was because I didn't approach somebody as, for example, I didn't approach BBMC leader Erwin Dundee. I just approached Erwin Dundee. And when I did, the return I got was that I was returned with Flop Dugong, not officer, sergeant, fucking whatever, Flop Dugong. No, it was just two people having a conversation. And people appreciated that. And the fact that no one did, and the fact that I got praised for it, made me realize that not a lot of people saw it that way. Not a lot of people saw that side of it. And to be honest, Tails, it kind of broke my heart to think that way. That I got praised for doing what I thought was just a very normal thing for people to do. And that wasn't the reason I left, but I won't lie to you, a part of me does feel like there's not a lot of officers that feel that way. Or see it that way. So I'm doing the best I
That was
can.
never the focus of the police department. Thought. It's a thing that I was always advocating from the start. When I never got promoted to even put this into practice. Like I never surprisingly never went past deputy.
Yeah, that fucking baffles me.
Yeah, the problem of the police department is we focus too much on what is on paper and what is SOP and what we should do. But they didn't focus on what the badge actually meant, what the people need, what they are defending. They never focus on that. They never give that any aspect. Especially now, you can see that it's blatantly obvious. People are more focused on what's written and what they should be doing instead of who they're talking to. How are they talking to them? What are they doing? What are they doing it for? I asked a cadet a couple of weeks ago, why did he become a cop? You know what his answer was?
To catch criminals.
I applied.
Who was it?
Fritz.
No shit.
I gave that
I like
cadet,
Fritz too. That's crazy.
I gave that cadet the worst spiel of his life because he pulled me over while he committed traffic infractions to pull me over. And the thing that baffled me the most was he expected his FTO to hold him accountable for his actions.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Can we get some hearts in chat, please?
For breaking traffic laws. He expected his FTO to grill him for that. And I'm like, no, buddy, that's not how that works. If you're wearing a badge, you're a law enforcer. You're not supposed to be breaking the laws willy-nilly and expecting someone to uphold you. That's not how it works.
Holy fuck.
I told him.
They really lost a good one. God damn. Okay, go ahead.
I told him. I wore a badge to protect the people that didn't. To make sure that everybody worked with each other and not against each other. To make sure that you can roam around the streets without having to look over your shoulder 24/7. And then he reiterated his response to, I want to be the officers that I look up to, like Matt Rhodes and Sergeant Alice, and he named I think one or two more. And I said,
Was
buddy,
I on his list?
I don't think so.
Ah, fuck.
I think
Okay, go ahead.
I don't
Sorry.
remember. I don't remember honestly.
I was in his fucking interview, that asshole. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
I told him, Fritz, you with how you're acting and speaking right now, you're never even gonna be a shadow. You might as well go flip some burgers at Senior Buns and do a better job.
Holy fuck, dude. Tails is so good. Damn.
And I walked out of that traffic stop. He was trying to stop me, but he just couldn't. And then he stayed there and took it. Because those officers right now that you see, they're not from 5 years ago. They don't know what that badge means. They don't know what it is to have a team behind you to help you. They don't have that.
We had it rough years ago.
Yeah, we had it rough. You know that energy that, God, if you looked at me now, you'd probably be hella disappointed that I'm not a cop anymore. But if you looked at Mr. Carter Stubble and the energy that he brought, the teamwork, the camaraderie that he brought for everybody in the fucking department.
Jackie Snow.
And now, you look at it now and you don't see a semblance of that. It just made my reason to not join a stronger one. Because I don't see a police department that works with each other. I don't see that. I only see a couple of people that like to wear a badge, try to enforce some of the laws, break a couple of the others. That makes them no different than Kyle Pred. Sure, Kyle Pred's been a bit more upscale with burning down buildings and shit. But
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be surprised if any of these go in the same path.
Holy fuck. Tails, I fucking love you. You are just so fucking honest. God, I'm actually, there's a part of me that is either happy or upset. I don't know yet. I haven't decided how to feel. If I ran into you 6 months ago, I wouldn't have lasted 6 more months. Not even fucking close.
Yeah.
Because I did it for me. I
Sorry.
didn't. No, you're good. Because you're right. You're absolutely right. There was something about Snow being in Air One and just knowing that whatever the fuck was going on, shit was gonna get done. Whenever Stubble was leading a scene, you just knew shit was gonna get done. When Jenny went to the front of the room to yell at everybody, you knew that people were gonna lock it the fuck in. There were so many things that we had. But with respect to the PD, I am gonna give the, and I mean this like very sparingly. Take this with a grain of salt. I mean this very sparingly. PD was not dealt a great hand this time around. And I know some people are making the best of it, but I think we could be playing our cards better than we are.
Yep.
And I stand by that. And maybe one day in the road, down the road,